Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here, going to be doing some more Black Ops 3 gun game. I've learned to not really enjoy this map because anytime it can get voted, it will get voted, even though it's a good map, but holy crap, I want to play some other maps. It's just like playing nothing but Dust and Counter-Strike. It's all people vote. I know it's an amazing map, it's legendary, it's one of the best maps of all time for shooters, but there are other maps too. I like variation. Yeah, speaking of CSGO, I get a lot of people asking me, do you play CSGO? No. I mean, yes and no. CSGO was never one of those games I really got into. Counter-Strike does a lot of things that personally annoys me, and I respect the hell out of the franchise. So, but before you get angry at me and be like, what, how could you not like Counter-Strike? I respect it. It's a competitive game, and if you're a competitive person, then this is probably a game you're going to either like a lot because you're competitive or hate a lot because you're competitive. There's a huge learning curve to that game. But funny enough, some of the things that cause learning curves sort of annoy me. I don't like how the game does aiming. I don't like recoil patterns that you need to memorize and all this nonsense. Tap firing is generally how I played that game and whatnot, but that's personally what annoys me. I don't like recoil spreads like that. That's just not my thing. But in general, like I said, I do respect the hell out of the game. I just don't play it. I'm also generally not big into the whole one life death thing. Breakout's been really the only exception I can come up with since, oh gosh, ever. I did play a lot of Counter-Strike gun game. Like I said, I love gun game and I love Counter-Strike for popularizing it. I don't know how these shots were missing, whatever. I do really like Counter-Strike for popularizing gun game, and as I've said, I wish it was a standard game mode and everything. I want to play gun game in Halo. That would be awesome. But no, the only chance you're going to get of doing that is playing Halo Custom Edition on PC, which you can play it there, but it's kind of janky and weird. I found a server that had gun game on it. It was called something like Bungie Gun Game Server, which is weird because it's not like that was an official Bungie server or anything. The way it worked was that, I don't remember what you started with. It was actually, you started with really good weapons, like a rocket launcher. And then it cycled down to the middle weapons were plasma pistol, and then you had an oddball that you had to melee to kill someone with. And then it would cycle back through and the last one would be a rocket again.
That's weird.
No, the last one was actually a flag, but it cycled back to the rocket, then you got a flag, and that was how you had to win. It was very strange. But I want something though, Halo gun game would be awesome. But no, too long didn't read, I don't play Counter-Strike. I get a lot of people to say that. I might, when the games are kind of slowing back down, I still have a lot of games I need to play. I have this game I need to play. I'm not going to stop playing Halo. I'm not going to stop playing Rivals of Aether. Still have Just Cause 3. I really need to get back on board with streaming that game. I have a lot of games. I think you're in a similar situation, just too many games to play right now.
Yeah, I haven't even finished Metal Gear Solid 5.
I have games I want to stream that are old games that I want to play again. Say I want to stream Legendary, even though the game I know got shit reviews and is awful and whatnot. But I like the premise of the game, despite the fact that you could ignore the cutscenes and everything looks really silly. There's something oddly enjoyable about the gameplay itself and just the entire premise, with the exception of a few annoying parts of the levels. I almost just catapulted myself out of the map.
Yeah,
but whatever.
I saw that.
I got the kill. It's fine. So yeah, there's something about that game. I think that it definitely didn't deserve as poor reviews as it got. I can kind of understand why it would get low reviews, but I saw reviews that were 2 to 4, which is kind of going overboard. I would say maybe a 6, 6.5 if you're logically taking it, but I had fun with that game, so I want to stream it again. I also want to stream, oh man, what was that old, it was an Old West game. The last thing that company that now does freaking animations for Call of Duty does now. They died and went over there. It's kind of...
Gun?
Yes, Gun. I want to play that game again. I want to stream that game. That was a very good game that's really underrated. Neversoft was the company I was thinking of.
I never played Gun.
It was good. It was good. It's pretty cheap on PC. Unfortunately, though, it has a 30 FPS lock, which, as far as I understand, is kind of like Halo 1's 30 FPS lock, where animations and everything was made specifically for that frame rate, so I guess it's not as bad as just straight up locking the FPS the last Batman game or something. It runs smoothly, so whatever. But yeah, I want to play that game again. I got a lot of games I need to play. And you're in a completely different situation. You don't even play the same style of games I play.
Not really, no. You seem to play only shooters, and
not even just shooters that you'd if it was stuff like Borderlands, you'd be all over that. But stuff competitive stuff like Halo's multiplayer and
But yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff to play, and I just put almost 70 hours into Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, and I want to do the New Game Plus. I also just realized that I barely even touched like Dark Souls 2, and I've owned that game since it came out.
See, he's more on the RPG side, and I'm more on the shooter side, and it's kind of annoying because in this house, it's like you're on the RPG side. Raptor plays nothing but freaking MMOs all the damn time.
There's stuff on his tablet now.
Yeah, I don't understand. And I play mainly shooters, so it's kind of annoying, and like the people I end up playing with generally aren't even my roommates.
Hey,
so
it's
like,
not that I don't want to play these games. Hell, I want Black Ops 3, kind of.
Kinda.
I've been
Maybe
really
a little
iffy
bit.
when it comes to Call of Duty lately.
I will say I still like Black Ops 2 way more than Black Ops 3. All the extra movement and stuff they added, like, I want the slower paced, more, like, feel around the map to where the enemies are. Like, I miss that style. It still has the 3-lane layout and map designs, but I prefer the slower pace, and I guess that's a big complaint a lot of people have with Halo 5 is that it's faster, even though it's still Halo. The old ones were just classic Halo, and they were slow, and that's how it was. So I can totally understand that complaint, although at the same time I would tell you, instead of worrying about that and whining about it and being like, but it's not Halo because it's fast anymore, I would just tell you, shut up, get good. Don't make excuses, just play the game, get adjusted to it, come to the fact this is not Halo 1 through 3. It's a faster, weird hybrid of Halo 2 and 3. I just went off topic again. But hey, there's been some more gun game in Black Ops 3. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we'll see you later.